here's something that changed my life forever. When I found out at age 25 that my income was primarily determined by my philosophy, not the economy. So make that note now, and if you know it, that's wonderful. If you teach it, that's even better. Your income is primarily determined by your philosophy, not the economy. I had no concept of that when I was 25 years old. I would have sworn to you. Because when my mentor said to me, how come you're not doing well, I showed him my paycheck. I said, look, this is all the company pays. He said, no, that's all the company pays you. I thought, well, that's a new way to look at it. So, speaking of philosophy, how would you go from $5 an hour to $6 an hour? Let me give you some examples on philosophy that can get you from $5 an hour to $6 an hour. Here's number one. Wait for the government to change the minimum wage. That's simple and easy, right? If you wait long enough, sure enough, the government will change the minimum wage, let's say, to $6. Now, by law, the company must pay you $6, so you're home free. You say, yes, but how long will it take? Answer, I'm sure much longer than you want to wait. But that's the first philosophy, wait for the government. Here's number two, wait for the company to pay you $6 an hour. How long will that take? How often is the review? 6 months, 1 year, let's say you don't make it. Second year, say, well, that's a long time to go from 5 to 6. It is a long time, but that's the next philosophy, wait for the company. Here's the third philosophy, and that's to go on strike. We call it the philosophy of demand. I demand $6 or I won't work. Now, if you're by yourself, this is a risky philosophy. If you've got 1,000 people now to take with you to the company and say, all 1,000 of us will not work unless we get $6, now you might have a chance. But by yourself, this philosophy doesn't work very well. The philosophy of demand only works by collective bargaining, we call it. Okay? And it does work. However, it's very limiting. You might get an extra penny or two, you might get an extra dollar, you might get an extra benefit, but it's very limiting, the philosophy of demand. And here's what for sure, jot this down. Using the philosophy of demand, you cannot get rich. If getting rich is of interest to you. You can't get rich using this philosophy. Gosh, it's so sad when somebody is in the right country and they got the wrong philosophy. So you can't get rich by demand. So now, what would be the next philosophy that might work better for all of us, and I'm sure it's one of the reasons why all of us got here to this room today. Here it is, the philosophy of performance. The philosophy of performance simply states, I will perform so well, arriving early, staying late, doing all the extra things, that the company would easily be justified in paying me $6. My father gave one of the greatest seminars in a simple little sentence. Here's what Papa said. I wish he was here to say it, but since he's gone, I'll say it for him. Here's what he said. Always do more than you get paid for. Now, some unions would argue with us on that point and say, no, that messes up the system. But this is what Papa said. Always do more than you get paid for to make an investment in your future. These are philosophies to follow. Your income is determined primarily by your philosophy. See, that changes everything. It was your philosophy that got you here today, right? Maybe 5 years ago, you wouldn't have attended a class like this. Hey, why waste the time? It's the same old stuff over and over again. So you didn't go, you didn't go. Then something happened, something changed. You decided, wow, now I understand just one good idea could multiply my income in my future by 2, by 3, by 5, by 10. All of that good stuff can happen. So now you attend everything you can. And if you consistently go, do everything you can, make this note. Some occasions will be life-changing. If you consistently go to the sermon on Sunday morning, consistently go to the classes, consistently go to opportunities like this where good ideas are being discussed, some heavyweight ideas that can multiply your future dramatically, if you just keep consistently going. Some of the occasions will be ordinary, some will be standard, and some will be life-changing, depending on the timing. Who knows the timing and for this audience here today? Who knows? We've all heard the phrase, nothing so powerful as an idea whose time has come. 15 years ago in Germany, the walls came tumbling down. The time for capitalism now sweeping the world and communism on the run. But here's another way to put it. Make this note. Nothing so powerful as an idea that comes at the right time. At the right time for you. It's like having a lock that needs 4 numbers dialed in. Maybe before you got here today, you had 3 of those numbers dialed in. You've been looking now for that 4th number. And who knows? Not because I'm doing the seminar, but because, you know, the occasion was right, and the lights were right, and the atmosphere was right, and the neighbors you've discovered here in this seminar setting were right, and Jim Rohn said it as best he could, and that was right, and all of it came together, and for you, this becomes an extraordinary day. And you find today maybe that 4th number, and the lock comes open, and there's the door for new prosperity, new surge in progress, understanding what you didn't understand before. And I hope for a lot of you today, this could be that 4th number. This could be one of those days you look back and say, that was one of the days that turned my life around. Whether it's a challenging day or a day like today. You've heard my Girl Scout cookie story, right? All those years ago, I got this little family. I'm not doing well. I'm struggling. I'm 25 years old. I hear this knock on my door. I go to the door. There's a little girl about this tall selling Girl Scout cookies. She gives me the big pitch. Best organization in the world, the Girl Scout. We got these cookies, $2 for a box of cookies, several flavors. What do you want? And with a big smile, she very politely asked me to buy. No problem. I wanted to buy. Big problem. I didn't have $2 in my pocket. And I didn't want to tell her that. I'm a grown man. I'm 25 years old. I've been to 1 year of college. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I got a little family. I live in America. And I don't have $2 in my pocket. So I didn't want to tell her that. So I thought next best. I lied to her. And I said, hey, look, we've already bought lots of Girl Scout cookies. We've still got plenty in the house we haven't eaten yet. She said, okay, wonderful, thank you very much, and she leaves. When she leaves, I say to myself, I don't want to live like this anymore. I mean, how low can you get lying to a Girl Scout? I mean, right? There ain't no lower, believe me. This is it. I was just so happy it was not on the world stage. It was just me and the Girl Scout and God, which is enough. I promised myself that day it would never, ever happen again. So some days are dramatic. Some days are traumatic. And then some days explode progress like you've never seen it before. So I don't know what kind of a day this is for you, but if I choose good words and share good ideas in a good manner, with sincerity and hopefulness that maybe this is the right day for some of you, no telling what stories may come spinning out of this session here today. So, economics, pretty simple to understand, bring value to the marketplace. And the biggest part is the value you become. Working on your philosophy and all those other things. Let's go up this ladder now just to illustrate a point. Is it possible to multiply your income by 10? All kids need to hear this. It's not being taught, I don't think, in the local schools. You have to come to a Jim Rohn seminar to hear this. I never heard it until I was 25. It's possible to multiply your income by 10. If we searched around the Palm Springs area, could we find somebody that makes $50 an hour? And the answer is yes, of course. So it's possible to multiply your income by 10.
Chẳng thể quên khi cơn mưa đêm lại về. Em nơi quên lời thề và ta như đông chìm sâu. Không còn mới em anh nhận màu. Em chỉ cần mơ đâu em bay. Chỉ còn là những cơn mưa vô giá. Cho bên mơ em không mơ anh. Anh một đêm mơ chỉ cần bên em không được cơn nhớ. Và chỉ có em không muốn nhớ. Và người ta bên nhau nhưng ngã tớ. Muốn nhớ về say em chỉ có mấy em ở đây. Và anh như muốn chết đi nhưng không muốn em mơ mày. Tình yêu làm cho ta đau đầu. Không em như mà mơ màu. Anh như đứa mong cầu. Và mưa bên em ngủ sầu. Chắc có mà mai em mơ. Chỉ có bên em nhưng đừng khó mơ. Mà đã ra em muốn bên ai. Anh không mong gì hơn. Chỉ mong em sẽ ở đây ôm anh thật gần. Anh chỉ mong đôi ta được có nhau. Mà đừng em đâu anh có em. Một đêm bên anh có em. Ta sẽ trao nhau môi hôn thật sâu. Ôm anh cứ nữa bằng gâu. Và em chỉ nằm đâu. Anh không muốn em ở đâu đâu. Một cơn gió thứ anh không mơ cầu. Mà không đôi anh mà bên giờ. Anh chỉ là my friend. Em quên đi bao lời hứa. Quên đi cần ngày xưa. Anh như là một đứa. Em cứ một chưa. Mà đêm đêm ở đêm. Anh như một đôi đi bằng kem. Không như là ba trên thêm. Cho em nhiều hơn như là kem. Chỉ cần là mưa thôi. Em chỉ cần là mưa thôi. Còn ai sẽ là nắng.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy.